care, no fear of any kind. Are you the type, sisters, that even when your husband is beating their children, you leave my son, daughter, don't kill her for me. It become your daughter. When it is responsibility, it is a man's own.
Thank you so much, ma.
So, sisters, I am telling you that bring your children up, like Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6, which we are all conversant with. That you bring them up the way they should grow. When they grow, they will not depart from all those things. Let the children know, let them know that they have to be contented with what they have. Let the children know that they have to do what?
Be contented with what they have.
A child that have not reached the age of carrying 120,000 phone, you will give it to him. You will buy it so that the others will see. Bible said in Proverbs 23 verse 13, don't withhold correction from a child. He said, discipline him, beat him, he will not die. That place used to sweet me too much. So much. For God to tell you that use rod and beat that child, he will not die. Sisters, since God knows these things, and you know that that is the only way you can use, you have other way of discipline. Yes, you can discipline them on the other ways. But me, I believe in beating. And it's working for me. Seriously. Don't over pamper your child in the detriment of their future. Because it is only child. Because it's only son. Because it's only my daughter. That is not what you are going to give as an account the day of judgment. God has given you responsibility as a sister to take charge over that home.
Thank you so much, sister. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sister Doris, on that. You can see that if we leave her, we will not go today. She has a lot to say, right? How many of us have this culture of the morning devotion? Every morning you gather your family and you pray, you sing, you share. How many of us? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So when I was growing up, there's this thing we always say in my house, myself and siblings. We're 7. And anytime you misbehave, whatever, let's say you did something bad, and whether or not my father talks about it that day, the next day in the morning, that will be the topic, that will be the sermon for that day, right? So we all expect to learn about something or a conduct that happened the day before then. So once you hear my father say, Kaipe no, let us pray, it means we're all good children the day before. But if you did, or any of us did something bad a day before that morning, that will be the topic, that will be the sermon for that day. So that kind of shaped us a bit, and we all grew up with it. That is the legacy we're talking about. So if you have this culture of having the morning devotion or even night devotion, please keep it up. If you're not doing it, please try to do it. That's a very good forum to correct your children. That's also a very good forum to correct yourself and our spouses. Thank you, Sister Doris, for that. My next question goes to Sister Rotimi. Gen Z, you heard what Mommy has said, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, 8 to 9, encourages children not to forsake their mother's teaching. So you've heard what the mother has said, what our mother has said, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So
yes,
the book of Proverbs encourages us, your generation, right? Not to forsake what sister has just told us now and other teachings from our parents. My question is, why is it difficult for children or the youth to embrace what Proverbs 1, 8 to 9 says?
Thank you very much for the question. Good afternoon, mommies, sisters.
Good morning.
Oh, it's good morning. Okay.
Yeah.
Good morning, sisters, aunties, mommies, everybody. Okay, so answering the question now, I know for a fact that young people, they want to find purpose. They want to give meaning to something that is bigger than what they are. And that is like very important for young people to do. So the most important thing that I have noticed from experience, from relating with other younger people, is that we learn a lot from examples, like from seeing what the older people do. We learn a lot from seeing what the older generation do, what our parents do, what our uncles and aunties that we hold in high esteem, what they do. So we need the older generation to lead by example. If you preach something, you need to follow through with it. If you tell us not to gossip, if you tell us to uh, reverence God and everything, we need you to also act on it. You can ask us to come to church regularly and you just come to church only every Sunday or every other Sunday. Those are the things, the good examples that we expect to see from the older generation. And as well, a lot of parents shield their children rather than guide them. The outside world is a very, very, I would use the term jungle. It's difficult out there. And it's very easy for even children that you've trained in your home to follow the right examples, to do good things. It's easy for them to go out and be influenced by other children that have not received the same kind of training that you have taught your own kids. So we need you to guide us. We need guidance instead of just protecting us from the things that are outside. Because if we don't know how to relate to them even at home, it will be difficult to relate to them when we are outside there. And also peer pressure. A lot of young people roll with because they want to explore new things. They roll with people that are young people, people that are not of the same faith. So they tend to follow what they do. They follow their friends to a lot of different things. So we also need you to like correct us. If you see that we're moving with people that are not of that, because there's an addict that says what children cannot see. Even if they climb the highest level tree, and the other will see when to sit down. So we know that you can see these things beforehand, and we expect you to like correct us when you start we're going astray. We expect you to correct us on them. And yes, that's what
Thank you so much. Thank you to Thank you so much, Sister Oluwarotimi. I told you, sisters, that she's a Gen Z, right? Did anyone pick it up when she said roll with? Did we all understand that? Good. So we have Gen Z mommy there. So thank you so much for that, sister. I also picked up two things from what she said. She said, don't shield us, guide us. That is so heavy. Don't shield us, guide us. Have you ever told your daughter that if she's, have you ever told your daughter that if a man touches her, she will get pregnant? Hello, sisters. Hello, sisters. Has anyone said that? Please, if you have said that, please raise up your hand. Okay. That was then. Thank you so much, sisters. So, hello, extraordinary God. Thank you. So that's an example of shielding your daughter and not guiding her, right? And when she's out there, the shield is no longer there, then she's exposed and she'll make mistakes. So if you have ever told your daughter that, or you have told a girl, a young sister in the Lord, that please go back today and make the correction. You have said, the Gen Zs are saying, don't shield us, guide us, tell us exactly what sex is all about. Don't hide it away from us. We want to know, because if you don't tell us, we will definitely know. And when we get that information, God help us if we're getting it from the wrong source. So sisters, this is a big lesson to us. And the second thing I picked from what she said is, when we make mistakes, please bring us back, accept us, and correct us, right? I have an experience. I know of someone who, the parents, they did all they could, but she went the other way. And for a long time, everyone abandoned her. So that's not a sign of correction. So sisters, this morning, the Gen Zs are saying, don't shield us, guide us. When we make mistakes, please don't throw us away. Bring us back and correct us. Thank you so much. Sister Esther, do you want to add to that?
Yeah, I wanted to know the Gen Zs are the wisest set of human beings that God has created. Am I lying? No. Now, do you know why they are not listening to us? Because we've been passive parents instead of being active parents. That's just the truth. We tell them what to do, and we are not doing what we are asking them to do. Allow these children explore. When they explore, they will make mistakes. And that is where the shielding comes in. Let them know that there is consequence for every action. Don't just say it. Mean it. Now, when you tell a child, I will beat you. He does it again, I will beat you. He does it again, I will beat you. The child becomes, my mommy will say, I will beat you. That is where sister came in. He said what? Don't spare the rod. So for us, for the Gen Z to listen to us and become us, we leaving a good legacy for them. We shouldn't be passive parents, but we should be what? Active. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sister Esther. Thank you so much, Sister Esther. So Sister Esther has said, let them explore. Sisters, let them explore within a controlled environment. Very important. Let them explore, but let them explore within a controlled environment, which is why Sister Rotimi said, don't shield us. What? Guide us. Right? Thank you so much, sisters. This conversation is getting very interesting. Sister Kate, the book of Titus chapter 2, 1 to 8 tells us about how older believers, both male and female, sisters and brothers, should teach the younger ones. In your view, how can the church foster intergenerational discipleship?
Good morning, sisters. Good morning. Okay, so I want to take us through that title that verse 1. It's actually talking about inter-discipleship, and the commandment Paul gave to Titus was that he should teach what are called sound doctrine. So as parents or as teachers, we should teach our children, to teach the younger ones what are called sound doctrine, proper doctrine. Older men should teach the younger men. Older women should disciple the younger women. That means in your conduct, in your character, in your behavior, in the way you treat people. The younger ones are looking at you. So you should live that exemplary life so that they can follow. Now the question is, how can the church foster intergenerational discipleship? Number one, we can start by creating intentional spaces. like a structured mentorship programs. We are doing it here in Ikeja, where we pair the younger ones with the older ones, where they can learn from the older ones. They can learn how to pray, they learn how to teach. Some people don't know how to teach. Some of our children don't know how to pray, and that's the truth. We got them to pray, they cannot even start a prayer, they don't even know the guidelines on how to pray. So when they're in this program, this structured mentorship program, they can learn from the older ones how to persevere, even in trials, in behavior, in the way they treat people. These are the things they learn when they are being paired with the older ones, which is something every church should take into consideration. We should have a mentorship program so that the younger ones can learn. Another point I have here is reverse mentoring. Reverse mentoring is a situation whereby the younger ones will be given opportunity to teach us. We have taught them. They are learning from us. We are not giving them opportunity to come and tell us how far we are we doing a good job? Are we teaching them? Let us give them opportunity to come and teach us. Let us see if what we are planting in their heart is yielding fruit. I don't know if I'm communicating. Another thing again is involvement, inclusion, and not isolation. We are full of maybe when we have newly baptized brethren, maybe those sisters who are newly converted into the church, we just isolate them. Because if they don't even know how we move around, how we do things here, we just let them be another brother sister. You know they even attend. Have you approached that sister to tell her sister we have meetings, we do this, we do that, and guide her to see how she can. We just let them be. We let our children be. After the children class, they go. Sometimes even in the children class, they go there to sing and sing after that. Even the teachers are trying to teach them are not doing what they are supposed to do. So as a church, we should create curriculum and guide these people in their classes. And for the newcomer class, of course, some churches are doing it also. We should not do this. We should have this institution where we include them in our services. And then